Good morning, hockey fans. My name is Keith. Welcome to today's game. Today we're watching Alaska State Hockey Championships. Semifinals, 14UB. This is game 22 against Delta Huskies and Hockey Club Fairbanks. We're about to get things started. Marty's writing down his final notes and he'll be taking over the helm on the announcing. I'll be standing here pushing buttons and pointing the camera and hoping everything works. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I already welcomed everybody in.
Sweet. Makes it easy for me then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start talking. It's early, 8:03, and it's cold.
Cold, yes. What is the temperature?
Well, I say that it's 9, but you're gonna prove me wrong with your fancy button. So, 12 minutes on the clock. This is Hockey Club
Minus
Fairbanks.
1.
Hockey Club Fairbanks
Flip it,
in there. Yeah. Start the morning off right. In black, dressed in, trimmed in gray and white, and then we got Delta on the other side in white, the home side of the rink today, trimmed in green and black. That's Gretchen. Had a heck of a tournament so far. For the Delta, to his right, Skywatcher, and Gretchen won't get it pulled back to the defense. Back up for Gretchen, and it's tipped for Novikov. Or Karovnik, rather. Back the other way comes Fairbanks.
Oh, they're going to call that one out early.
Got our first penalty here, 21 seconds into the game.
8's going into the box.
Alright, face off blocker side, or glove side. Delta on the shorthand.
Oh, pushes
Squirt
through.
all the way through there, and the goalie makes a great save on the shorthand. The goalie's got some extra pressure. It's Karovnik.
Ooh, scoreboard.
Stirring it all up. Keith got super excited to talk this morning and forgot to push all of his buttons.
Oh,
Karovnik back the other way.
my buttons went dead.
Oh. So Delta playing as if they're not down a man. Minute 20 left in this kill for them, and all of the time has been spent in the offensive zone for the shorthanded team. Now back the other way, they do get through. Wedner will meet the defense, or meet the offense as they gain the zone. Cummings there to put a touch on it. All the way back there now. It's number 2, Baker gets it pitched out. Karovnik gonna get a shorthanded goal. That's Riley Gardelli in the net for Hockey Club Fairbanks this morning. Haven't got through a whole cup of coffee, so there's going to be some hiccups. And I appreciate, Keith, if you'll point out every single one of them. Don't miss an opportunity. Here's Wedner.
How about giving them a point?
This one kept inside the zone. Wedner back to get it. He's there with Titus Cox into the corner now. Yeah,
Anyway, they're having some trying to find the link for the game. Delta with the puck in the corner, picked up by Fairbanks. Fairbanks centers on net. Goalie does not have it. Round back. Kicked out to the point and cleared out all the way down. This is going to be an icing. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. She couldn't get it to open.
Did she figure it out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Here's Jepson now. Pick it up for the Delta defense. Both teams even strength. Rip it out. Cummings is there on the half wall up for Gretchkin, who can be dangerous this time. Doesn't make it through Law. Cummings will pick it up there at the red line and move it forward. Just out of Harker's reach. Settled down by Rudy. Off the wall, can't be cleared. Strong defense there from Morales Hicks. I wouldn't expect anything less out of Morales Hicks. And Cummings will tap it up the wall. It's picked up by Brewer for Fairbanks. Jepson will let it slide through to Morales Hicks, and now right back on Cummings. We got a touch on it, but Law has it now. Law trying to gain through neutral, stepped up Morales Hicks. Now can't get the shot away, but does take the shoulder from Law. Now carried. Rudy up and out of the zone. Morales Hicks, the deepest person on the ice. Hold it there and rip one in from the point. Decent blocker save.
Icing back the other direction. What's that? It's Hockey Club Fairbanks and Delta, right? Oh, no.
Right, held into the zone. Here's Baker. He'll rip a shot. It's Gardella, Riley. There's two Gardellas on the Fairbanks team. Riley's the one in the net. Novikov in net on the other end. And Fairbanks struggling to get out of the zone. They do now, and it's missed by Timothy. This one's going to end up being called icing. It didn't matter how fast Wedner was. He didn't catch up to it. He certainly made an effort. One penalty, one score. That penalty coming just 23 seconds into the game. And Delta actually ended up with a short-handed goal. That was Korovnik. And the assist goes to Graydon Baker. It's Korovnik in the face-off circle. Baker gonna glove it down to himself and hold it on the half wall. He's pinched in there now, and Timothy has it for Fairbanks. It's up and clear. Wedner's gonna come over here and take a swipe, and now right here close to us, Cox trying to get it dumped into the zone. Korovnik will take it into the offensive end for the Huskies. And he's got a pass that goes through the middle. He had some backdoor presence there. That was Skywatcher on the other side. He got bumped, and there's another icing call. 7:03 left in this first period. So it looks like, or sounds like, that maybe we've got our banner up there incorrectly on YouTube. Hopefully you found us.
Yeah, I do.
Looks like Keith might be working on that now. That's Harker in the face-off circle. Head Gretchen to his right. Harker gonna take a shot, and it missed the net. Fairbanks from behind their own net now will skate it out to the point. Wedner can't get it held. And leave it up for Morales Hicks over here to do all the defending on Gardella. Gets it wrapped around the corner. Cummings can't reach it. It's at the point now, and it's hit past Cummings. And they've switched sides now. at Fairbanks, and Morales Hicks will have it from there and right back out of the zone. And to Rudy, passed by Gretchkin, jamming into the zone. Bounce there in the low slot. It's been kicked into the corner by the defense now. Wegner can't hold. Just off of Gardella's stick. Browning's gonna have to be patient, and he'll tip it backwards because Gardella in the zone too far. Now Cummings and Harker make the zone. Just overled here a little bit. Now slapped down. Gretchkin's in the play. Cummings will get one off that missed wide and came off really slow. I'm sure she won that one back. She had a chance to the front step. After that, Harker will turn and spin one off the leg pad. He's Gretchkin. Like I said, can be dangerous. Stabbed out to the point. Held there by Jepson. Rudy. Pick it up. Just trying to clear and can't. Gretchkin will grab it off the blue line and work his way towards the middle. Couple shots there, and this one darted into the glass. Fairbanks really on their heels to start. 5:14 left in this first period, and the only goal is Jepson who will take one that tumbled off a player. Cummings will take a shot now, and Gardella's had enough. Riley is like, man, can we play on the other end for a second? You guys are really close to me. Can we play the other end for just a second? Korovnik. Credited with the only goal so far. Short-handed, super aggressive short-handed. Here's Baker. 1-2 from there, missed the waffle. Jepson will push it towards the center. Korovnik now, and one flipped up and over the top. That's Kreviston with the attempt. Stepping in, Jepson, not too far, and real quick back to the blue line is Jepson. Now back towards the middle, Korovnik there. He'll spin one.
Nice.
Gardella has found the target now.
Yeah. I've been awake since 4. Marty, I think he's still sleeping. They say you sound way far away.
I do?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Give him a little more juice.
A little more volume?
Yeah.
How's that? Testing. 1, 2.
It still sounds like you're far away. Maybe it's your mic. Yeah, no, your mic's good. Who knows? Turn me down a little bit. Maybe that'll work.
I'll turn you off. 19 call. I'm sorry, 19 is Copeland, and he got it up and out of the zone, and now it seems like things are going well for the Fairbanks. Slapped at there. Clark not able to keep it inside the zone. And it could just be me. Maybe I'm not quite awake yet. There we go. Maybe that's better. Clark in the face-off circle for Hockey Club Fairbanks. Across from him, Gretchkin, and it's tipped back out to Lau. Take the shot from there, and it missed on the glove side. Here's Rudy for Fairbanks. Both teams even. It's the most I've seen Fairbanks in their own end here for a minute or so. And Cummings will get it up and clear, and it's tipped backwards by Gretchkin. And he'll skate around Law, carrying it one-handed on the backhand, and it's iced all the way down for Fairbanks.
Oh,
Colling has to make a save. Morales Hicks get it going the right way. And there's a little lead and knee action there, but it's not called. Super dangerous. Cummings battle 2 there. That was Brewer and Carroll for Fairbanks. And it's pushed deep and carried by Law, I believe. Law just put it off the glass high. Back to get it now, Harker for Delta. And Gretchkin will poke it off the wall to himself, then tried to pull it towards the middle. Here comes Harker, and he gets around.
Oh, nice.
And he's got to pick his spot there, and it was followed up by Gretchkin and Cummings. Gretchkin didn't get the shot away. Cummings did. 2:50 left in the first period. 1-0, shorthanded goal for Korovnik to start the day. back the other way, collapsed on by an entire pack of Huskies. And Morales Hicks will play it around the corner. This one makes it out to the point man. That's Rudy, I believe. Yeah, Rudy for Fairbanks. Harker there to take him on. Korovnik got it pushed out, got Gretchkin with, and he'll take the shot and rip it well over the crossbar. Now Gretchkin. I don't believe this kid will be silenced today in any way, Gretchkin. It's just a matter of time. It's a when, not if. From the point, missed wide. Creviston now tapped it towards the center, and it's picked away. Coming up fast, Jacob Cox. Carry it into the corner, and Jepson. Just enough physical play to take the puck from him. Jepson did decide to skate with it. Gretchkin has to pick it up on the backhand, and he's in the zone. Tried to pull it through Call and lost the handle. Back the other way. Korovnik, he'll give it up for Jepson. Got Creviston in front, but Copeland will be the first to it for Fairbanks. Now Korovnik able to corral it in. Korovnik being patient. Gretchkin with the 1-T just lost sight of it altogether. And we've got 70 seconds left in this first period. Skated around Jepson, turn and fire one. That's a goal, far side over the blocker. What a beauty.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that Brewer? Yeah, far side over the blocker. Yeah, William Brewer even it up here. 1:04 left in the first period. Just in alone, it's shots on goal 7-3 so far officially. Here's Cummings. He'll get it thrown in deep. Korovnik will chase. Copeland push it up the wall. Jepson holds the line. Wasn't backing out of that one. Here's Korovnik. He's got Skywatcher. He was touched, not fallen, as he jammed towards the middle and backed the other way. Comes Brewer. Now rip past the goalie and out to the other side. Pick it up, Skywatcher. No. Copeland will grab it up there and play it away from Skywatcher. Brewer with it, and he gets it dipped in deep. He's going to go for change with 13 seconds left in the period. Out for Skywatcher, and just under the defense standing on the blue line. Baker's going to gain the zone as the period ends 1-1. Keith will get to work here trying to fix our overlay. Two goals, one penalty. The first one, Korovnik. Just a minute 58 into the game, he was on shorthanded. That was assisted by Graydon Baker. Then the second goal, coming 10 minutes 56 seconds into the period, William Brewer throws one in for Fairbanks. Hey, there it is. Throws one in for Fairbanks and ties it up 1-1. Real quick break here. Last weekend we did the 16U double A, and they were zamming between the second and the third. So we kind of had a lot of time to fill. This one's not that way. I'm gonna reach out. I want to shout out to KPHA for throwing a sponsorship our way so we can bring this tournament live to you. Make sure that you look at our Venmo, Patreon, throw us a tip. And if you have a kid coming down here to play a sport, Central Peninsula area, Kenai Soldotna and Akiski, and you can't make it, reach out to us on Facebook Live, or Messenger, not Facebook Live, Facebook Messenger, and maybe we can cover it so you get to see it anyway. Fairbanks traveling left to right this time. And it's pulled back and won by them. pushed forward. Harker's there. Harker, move it forward, grabbed there by Rudy, and can't get it up and out of the zone. Slapped at, nobody knows where it is. That's Creviston, got a stick on it. Now Cummings comes out of the pile with it, back for Morales. Hicks throws one in on net. Harker gonna get a second look, and in behind the goalie in front of the net. And Cummings back out from Morales. Hicks, and they'll try that again. And there's a rebound there. Trying to get out of the zone is Law. He does escape it. Cummings is tracking. Back into the zone and put the brakes on, let Cummings fly by. Trying to get turned around and a shot away, and now it's cleared up out to Rudy. Rudy's going to get a second shot. Goalie has recovered, and now he has covered the puck. This is a play-in game to a championship. This is semifinal hockey. One of these two teams is going to go to the ship. Clark across from Korovnik. That's number 2. Albert can't get it to land, and this one floated in the direction, but blocked down. Now Jepson in a fight there for Delta. Korovnik's going to tip it out for Gretchkin. Gretchkin will push it out to the side for Skywatcher. Skywatcher overskates it a little bit, and it can't be held. Got a breakaway coming the other direction, maybe caught in a change. And Baker out there didn't ever touch it, just made the kid get rid of it. And it's held on the backside of the net, now cleared out of the blue bit by Gretchkin. Off the post and then into the netting. There's 10:26 left in this first period. Or, sorry, second. We don't need to replay the first. We saw that one. Korovnik and Clark now pulled straight back. Law's going to get a look at it here. Baker in to block it down. It's pulled out of the pile by Korovnik, and he got it off to the lead man. Law there for Fairbanks, and he'll steal this one away. And it's pushed right into the slot, and tumbling puck past Gretchkin. This one up and out of the zone. Played here by Baker. Out to play it was Clark. Gretchkin just trying to get it dumped deep and really took a swat for it, and that's Baker. And he's battling pretty heavily with Clark. Jepson over to pick this one up. Let's see if she can't get it up and out of the zone, and it's cleared back in. Brewer. Tapped by Korovnik, who's deep now, and they've got their forwards playing really low. Korovnik with some speed coming from behind the goalie, and he's trying to keep the handle on it, and then just off the end, and now picked up by Fairbanks, played back to Jepson at neutral, and she's pitched it off to Baker. Baker gains his zone. Back the other way. This game has opened up a little bit. Now both teams going full tilt now at 1-1. 9 minutes left in the second period. Out to Law. Law has it stolen by Korovnik. Korovnik has Harker with him, and he's going to jam right into it and gets stoned away there, and it dingles in the mid-slot area, and Harker and Gretchkin team up to take it away. Now Fairbanks gains it. Take it away, and just I'm gonna send Carroll for a slash. So power play opportunity for Delta. .45 left in the second period. Both teams checking personnel. Delta with the shorter bench, only by 3. I mean, they have, I think, 15, 14 players, Delta does. Fairbanks rostered 17. There's a shot that didn't make it through, and I hit him in the boot. That's gonna leave a mark. Might not get that skate back on for a bit. Here's Wedner, and he throws it into the shin pad. Wedner holds it now, and it's chipped away or blocked down by Brewer. Creviston will pick it up. Creviston can't get it over the red line. That's icing. 8:20. left in the period. Harker, Gardella, a little sportsmanship before the drop. Gardella able to win it. Cummings out there to stir it up a little bit. And here's Harker. He's going to push it up the wall. He's trying to send Cummings for it, and she didn't bite. And back trying to play it deep. Gardella had it stabbed away by Baker. Now Wedner. Now Harker with the pink laces. Off for Crevingston. Crevingston getting it deep. Brewer plays it back out to Law. And it's in the zone. They'll call it offsides. I'm sorry, I have an issue with that. And I think I've said it out loud a couple of times now. I just think that if you're in your own end and it comes back in before they've cleared, you shouldn't be penalized for that, for the face-off. Wedner now, and Browning tangle for it. Ends up on Rudy. He'll take a shot, and it's directed into the corner. Now number 51, Browning, back at it. And here's Skywatcher, skated over the top, but did get it tipped out. Only 38 seconds left in this power play for Delta. Skywatcher off the end of his stick. Law will turn it away from him. Gets it off to Rudy. Rudy will take it off the wall with 20 seconds left in the power play. Korovnik will lead it up for Gretchkin. Gretchkin and Law tangle there, and it's pushed right back out of the zone with 13 left in the power play. And Korovnik will turn this one up himself and get around Rudy. Plenty of sticks in front of him there, and this one dangles a bit. I think Gretchkin got a blade on it. Here's Korovnik, and he'll turn it away. That's Wadsworth down there defending on Korovnik, and the penalty has expired. We're back to even. Wedner take a shot, and there's a point-blank try on Gardella. It doesn't land. Off for Korovnik, pushed right back out to Baker. Down low, right in front, still has not trapped it. It's got it down. Riley's got it down now. 6:09 left in the second period, tied at 1. Both teams wholesale change here. Probably give your special teams a bit of a break. Clark in the face-off circle for Fairbanks. Across from him, Harker, and it's won by Fairbanks, but not out of the zone. Jepson step in low. Harker down below the goal line, pushed it through the slot. And that's Morales Hicks will hold it there. Pushed it in a little deeper now. Copeland down there in a battle. Got Clark alongside for Fairbanks and back out of the zone. Morales Hicks pitch at that. Just got it inside the blue line and creates an offsides. 5:39 left in this second period. 1-1's our score. Shots on Hockey Club Fairbanks has taken 7 shots on net, and Delta has taken 10. Back up all the way down to Jepson. Jepson off to Creviston. That one bounced over Clark's stick. Creviston gonna take a shot into the netting. That one almost hit the skate shot. It probably would have hit the open sign if it hadn't been for the netting there. KPHA sponsored this tournament and the next one. Keith and I are doing the 12U next weekend. If you'd like to be a sponsor, look us up. plenty of people watching these games who traveled in here. Number 27, that's Brewer, and he threw a lazy one towards the net. Here's Korovnik now. Korovnik with some speed. He's got Gretchkin. Korovnik being patient, throws it through the slot, and it's snuffed out by Copeland. Morales Hicks bounced it off one. Jepson trying to get it settled. She does. She pushed it towards the net, and there's a juicy rebound. Just nobody there in the low slot. Morales Hicks take an elbow from Copeland and continued to skate. Wasn't just a glancing blow. Morales Hicks will put the brakes on and travel backwards here. Now Brewer slows it down for Fairbanks. He'll dill it off for Clark. Didn't take it well. Here's Brewer. Slapped at now, tripped down, and we're going to get a penalty here on Delta. The crowd is not exactly happy, to say the least, but now they are on the kill. Delta will be. The last one was pretty successful, actually. It's when they scored their first goal. Korovnik put that one in. Carroll in the face-off circle. Speaking of Korovnik, here he is. And he pulls it. Here's Rudy. One-time shot there, and here's Cummings. So he's going to push it out to Korovnik. Ooh, left it behind. What a sad turn of events. He thought he had it. It was a great play. Would have been the second time on the kill for Korovnik, and he just kind of gained the zone without it. And the puck doesn't like that, and neither do the refs. And they're out there to protect the puck. And here's a face-off win by Fairbanks, but now stirred up quite nicely by Delta. And off to the other side. They're onside. Baker takes a gander. Gets it down to the half wall. Korovnik posted up on the backside. And here comes Fairbanks the other way. It's stabbed at by Cummings and Baker. Wedner now will face off against Copeland. I'm sorry, Carroll. Held here. Now Korovnik, see if he splits the D one more time. He's past one of them, and Law takes a poke check there and makes it work. Wedner stopped it at neutral. But Gardello bring it the rest of the way in, and there's a leg pad save, so 56 seconds left. And Delta with a leg peg save. Fairbanks' first shot on the power play. Up for Browning. That did touch. It's not icing. Should not have been icing. But they're going to call it that way anyhow. Delta find themselves short-handed here, tied at 1. Korovnik had an opportunity early in the kill there. Just gained the zone a little early. Here's Harker. Across from him, Wadsworth. 1T from Wedner. Lands on Gardella, and away comes Fairbanks. Brewer. He's going to try to bring it in deep, and now he's out wide and doesn't throw it in front of the net. Throws it behind, and this clearing pass just lands mid-slot, and Fairbanks able to hold this one in. Going to get a good look here and can't get the puck to settle. Copeland will take a shot, and it's been settled down there by Novikov.
My camera has a creeping problem.
You're doing what?
The camera's turning by itself.
10 seconds left in this power play. Fairbanks has mustered a couple of shots on net here. That last one, probably the most dangerous, Brewer, and it's directed towards the middle. Wedner gonna get it stabbed out, and both teams are even now. So offsides action. 2:11 left in the second. Playing for a title, or playing for an attempt or a trip to the ship. Creviston pulls it backwards and is pushed back into neutral. Fairbanks did not start well, and they've turned it on since. Played it through Harker, up and out of the zone. Haven't seen Gretchkin on the sheet, and then here he is as soon as I say it. Like, took a timeout there for a second. Maybe needed a breather. Be surprising. You're 14. What do you need to breathe for? Harker now. That's Harker and Clark in the face-off circle this time. Jepson. A little bit of confusion between Jepson and Baker. And here's Gretchkin. Plays it past Clark. Nobody fell. It's not a trip. Relax, buddy.
Nobody hit the ice.
Nobody hit the ice. 1:36, 96 seconds left in this second period. Here's Gretchkin gonna take the face off this time. Settled down. Now it's out to Brewer. Kicked up. Skating with it pretty well. Copeland has it stabbed away by Cummings. Jepson up the boards. Fairbanks picks it up there, and now Copeland right back in. This time Jepson and Copeland will go into the corner themselves and back to help out. Number 2, Baker. Off for Gretchkin, and he touched it up. This one land up on the net. So all bets are off on the icing. Law will push it forward. This one all the way down and has to be saved by Novikov. That's Riley and Baker with a baby check there. Heating up now, 50 seconds left, and here's Korovnik. Makes his way through. This guy's gonna fall over, calling penalties from the bleachers.
Yeah, it's
kind of scary looking.
he's got arms flailing everywhere.
Yeah, it's impressive. 30 seconds left in the period, and this one rainbowed out. Can't be slapped down. Here's Gretchkin and Korovnik gain the zone together.
Oh, there's the
and
trip.
There's the trip he's looking for. He finally got what he was asking for. And as soon as Fairbanks touches this one up, goalie standing still. Here's Korovnik. 9 seconds left now. Korovnik and Baker will get a slap at it. It's going to have a chance there for Krevingston, and 2.5 seconds left in the period. Finally got to stop and play. We're going to get a tripping call on Fairbanks. A little heated in the bleachers here.
Yeah. I think this gentleman in the bleachers and the coach are on the same page.
Are they saying the same stuff?
Yeah.
Here's Korovnik. 2 seconds left. This isn't going to last long. And they all turn and look for the bench. And after 2, it's 1-1.
All right. Give me a couple milliseconds here.
After 2, it's 1-1. A shorthanded goal for Delta. An even strength goal. For Fairbanks. When we come back, Delta will be on the power play. I don't know why that was hard to say.
It's early.
KPHA is our sponsor. They made sure you could see this from wherever you are. Why don't you shout that out? Where are you watching from? Hopefully it's someplace nice. Your sofa, a beach.
All right. I think I got it straight. This one's straightened out. It doesn't mean the other ones are correct.
Keith,
All right.
fighting with the technical side of things this morning. He's a winner, though, and he's not a quitter, so he'll get it right. It's when, not if. Should be an exciting third period. Neither of these teams want to I believe, and I'll check my rule book, I don't think this game can end in a tie.
It cannot.
A power play unit out there for Delta. The kill out there for Fairbanks. It's Browning and Jensen. Pulled into the zone by Korovnik. Browning back there to stir it up. Korovnik keeps it going forward. Doesn't get the shot away. Now into the corner for Korovnik. Out for Jepsen. He'll spin one that missed on the block on the glove side. And it's iced down. It's coming right back. Yeah. Just chip it out there. And now we're going to get a face-off even closer to Gardella. And it's Browning, Jensen, Rudy, and followed up by Law on the short side. Korovnik, Gretchkin, Harker, Baker, and Wedner out there for Delta. Harker pushed it forward, that one, and it iced again. We'll bring it right back. You're not killing a whole lot of time that way. You're going to have to skate one of them out if you really want to make the time burn.
That hit knocked the camera around.
Which camera? Oh, look at that. We're crooked. Darn it.
Yeah. You got to hook it on the goal bot.
We learn something new every day. This one blocked out of the zone. Baker takes his time. Got it for Gretchkin. Gretchkin going to cut towards the middle. Left it for Harker. Harker with some time. Oof, plays it through. One now picked away. Back to pick it up, Gretchkin. He's got to wait for teammates, and he doesn't.
Oh.
Do you want me to go, Keith, or do you want to go?
No, I'm not going to touch it. It's fine. Just leave it.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Because I can point the camera and talk at the same time. I'm multifaceted.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I mean,
Okay,
you can still see. It's fine.
Just looks. You got to tilt your head a little bit. It straightens up.
Yeah.
Here's Korovnik.
Oh.
Did it fix itself? But Korovnik back into the zone. He's got Gretchkin. He tries to tow around one. Browning was there, I believe. Brewer, rather, and out for Gretchkin. He'll take this shot and miss it wide on the blocker side. Korovnik low to help out Harker. Gonna get a try, and there's a goal. Power play goal. Just Harker on the doorstep, taking his time, coming in there. Number 8, maybe got a bump on it, Logan Gardella. No, all Harker. All Harker all the time. That'll free up the box there for Fairbanks. We've got a 2-1 game with 10:43 left in the third period. Delta on the power play goal breaks the tie. Creviston Cummings now pulled straight back by Clark. Pushed forward here. Now Law, one-time shot. Morales Hicks took the brunt of that one. And at neutral, Fairbanks starting to buzz. Now they have to. Here's Law. Gonna take the Law into his own hands. Woof! Oh my gosh. that one squirted through there. Luckily, maybe hit the pad of Novikov on the backside. Dipped in a little deeper. Morales Hicks back to pick it up. Moved it forward. This one out of the zone. Law patiently waiting. Everybody's out now, and speaking of non-calls, nobody's yelling for that one, unfortunately, because that would have been a decent chirp. And here's Creviston. We'll pick it up here. Over to slow things down. Clark. And up, and Rudy can't hold the line. 9:41. Rudy back into play. Cummings gonna hold it there. It's in the low slot, and it's cleared out now. Here's Korovnik through Rudy. Back the other way. He's got Creviston with on a breakaway try, and he buries it. That one hit all 3 bars. Or at least appeared to. Let's take a second look on the crooked screen. I think it hit all 3 bars. I don't know how he did it. What a shot. Bang, bang. Just the top and second bar. Delta now with a 3-1 lead. Korovnik credited him with 2. Parker has one of them. Chloe Creviston getting the assist on that play. Now Fairbanks gonna have to really come with some different level pressure here. Gretchkin been silenced so far in the game. Timothy picked his stick up. Jepson into the zone to keep it deep. Parker, 1T missed glove side. Slowed down here. Now just trying to get it clear, and it's dipped back in for Gretchkin. And he'll wrap one that rides the glass just above the dasher, and Baker will slow things down for Delta, and he'll tip it to the other side of the ice. Parker, and pick it up there. And into the zone comes Harker. Copeland stabbed it away. Copeland's got numbers if he goes quickly, and Jepson will trip him down, and that's going to get called. Fairbanks going to go on the power play here, going to send Jepson for a bit of a timeout. Yeah, is she gonna? Oh yeah, you got to go to the box. She's going to try to escape to the bench there. They're like, nah, come on. I'm going to make you take me there. Teenage girls, I got one probably the same age. She'd have done the same thing. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Good chance here for Fairbanks. Wadsworth in the face-off circle. Albert, Law, took a swipe. Korovnik skates through the D. Gonna have a breakaway chance here, and he buries it. A second shorthanded goal for Korovnik on the day. Korovnik did a lot of shooting yesterday, Keith. Today it's paying off. It's dividend. I think he probably had 15 shots in that game we did yesterday. And ish, right? And he just couldn't get one to bury from anywhere. Like he was trying them from way out and then in tight and every place in between. Just couldn't get one to go today. Short-handed. He's the master. It's Baker. Up and out. Minute 39 left in this shorthand for Delta, and that's an icing call. Copeland lost his edge, and I hope that kid's okay. It's pretty hard skating for an iced puck. Gretchkin Carroll now. Korovnik, will he split the D again? Korovnik, Browning. Korovnik going for his hattie on the shorthand, but we're going to get a penalty this one for a rough, or a slash rather. And this guy fesses up immediately. Open the door.
Let me in.
Let me in. With Jepson in there, Browning's going to join for Fairbanks. Little 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 27. Korovnik and Gretchkin out there for Delta. Almost a mainstay at this point now. And it escapes the zone. Morales Hicks will pick it up. Move it forward for Korovnik. All the way across the ice for Gretchkin. Gretchkin trying to pull it through Rudy. Doesn't work. And Fairbanks not controlled, and Gretchkin will throw one into the glass. Off the windows, my buddy Jeff Russ would say, and icing has been called here.
Ice Dog's making noise behind us.
Yeah, it's Nick Kiske, right behind the camera. What's up, fellas? Creviston in the face-off circle. Across from her. I think that was Jensen. Breakaway chance. And put it off the face mask. Round from behind. Cummings with some speed. Gonna have to meet the defense here. Threw it across for Crevingston. A nice defensive play by Rudy. to tear things back down, taken off the edge of coming stick by Law. Law on the backhand, one-handed. That's how the coaches coach it. And here's Jensen, stabbed away from him. Picked up now by Rudy, gains the zone, but it's tipped away by Wedner. Right away, and then from the red line, pitched it in, and Wedner plays it right back out. That's Jensen and Brewer team up for offsides. Jepson, 7 seconds away from escaping the sin bin. Then 33 seconds after that, Fairbanks will get Browning back, but you're looking at 33 seconds of power play action for Delta. Here's Clark and Harker. Korovnik back on the sheet. Brewer slaps it down. Copeland in the area. And Korovnik all the way out. Morales Hicks will take the shot. That one made it on net. Back up out of the zone. Peeled away by Harker. In the zone too early. Korovnik in there way deep. As when that puck came out, he was in behind the goal line. And he was really, really skating to get out. But I don't think Harker recognized that he was that deep. 6:15 left in the third. This is Clark and Gretchkin now. Fairbanks. Delta on the power play. All the way down. Took its time doing it. Could have took a nap. It was a slow moving puck. Clark. Harker. Gretchkin.
Wow.
Heat it up and make some pay. Make it a 5-1 game. Hockey Club
I want to see
Fairbanks.
that one.
Yeah, it's a beauty. Yeah. just
Bam. Pulls it back and shoots it.
Right. It took no time. And high on the blocker side. We'll leave Gretchkin in there. 6 minutes left. 5-1 lead. Bowden Harker getting the assist on that goal. Plays it forward. Gretchkin. You don't want this guy to get hot. Gretchkin. Law. Gretchkin did get the shot away, although Law was there. Here's Baker, able to keep it in. Back out. Baker takes a stab, and we got another penalty coming up. It's free range penalties. These guys are like Oprah. You get a penalty. You get a. Everybody gets a penalty. 5:34 left in the third. It's a giveaway. Gonna send Carroll for Fairbanks.
They didn't need that.
Oddly enough, the Delta crowd has calmed. They were pretty feisty there for a second. Kicked through the slot by Gretchkin. Over there to play it, Minton. Haven't said that name a lot. And it's up and out of the zone. Baker back to get it. Icing's been called off. Baker will pick it up below the goal line there.
So
just out of reach.
Delta is in somewhat driving distance of Fairbanks. I wonder how many times these teams have met this year.
Yeah, probably a good amount. You got to play them at least twice, right?
I think so.
Held at the line, looking for Minton. Gretchkin was there to intercept the pass. Browning and Gretchkin into the zone together and turn and fire, and a big save there, and it was loose, but it got a quick whistle. It was covered when the whistle happened and held outside the zone. A bit of a discussion. Now, Harker down there low had about 3 or 4 of the Fairbanks players surrounding him. They had words by committee. 4:43 left in the third. Got any comments, Keith?
It's early.
I meant on the YouTube. Morales Hicks trying to get it down low slot there. there had Creviston waiting. Cummings will go to the board. Here's Timothy to battle for it. Fairbanks has not quit on this game. It's off for Creviston. Backside one-time try.
Nice.
I believe that's Korovnik. But a nice save made. By Gardella. Korovnik pulls it to Creviston. Back for Korovnik. Off for Wedner. Wedner. Flutter one in there. Creviston has the bouncing puck there. Got it settled, but not in time. Fairbanks pulls it down. Cummings into the corner. Now greeted there by two. That was Timothy and Wadsworth. Timothy now. Wedner will battle. Wedner bouncing puck. Flips one to the other side. Korovnik just standing on the back steps there. Korovnik can't get it slowed down. Morales-Hicks got it in her feet, pushed it deep. First one there, Copeland, trying to get it cleared up and out. Both teams are even now. Korovnik. 3:26 left in the third period. Still more Korovnik. Morales-Hicks will hold it. Stopped by Copeland, can't get it clear. Korovnik, turnaround fire, and Gardella with the save. Next game coming up, gonna be a good one.
Oh boy.
It's Nikiski. Who are they playing, Keith?
You had to ask.
It's a lot of games, man. And it's thrown all the way down. Jepson back to gather it up. Tracked pretty heavily there by Albert. Now, Baker. Touched at.
Lost it at his
Yeah,
feet.
didn't know he had it. Timothy got a touch on it, but now it's drug into the zone by Gretchkin. Everybody for Fairbanks is in the corner. Yeah. Everybody for Fairbanks in that corner. They saw Gretchkin go down. Number 8 finding his way. That's Gardella.
Eagles.
Logan. They play the Eagles. Bulldogs, Eagles. 2:35 left. And Fairbanks is going to send one to the penalty box. Gretchkin, Skywatcher, pulled down and iced. I think you got to skate that out. You got to skate that out if you got it on your stick. Like in this league, this division.
No, next game is not for the championship.
The next game this winner plays will be for the title. This is a play-in game to the ship, right?
Yes, and the next one is too.
Right. And then our championship game at 2:45. Here's Gretchkin. Plays it out for Baker. Baker waiting patiently, and this one picked off in the low slot. Turn and shot. So intercepted, but just enough to make it flutter, and then it was resettled by Harker, who took a shot. Hockey Club Fairbanks putting 12 shots on. And Delta 22. That's the totals. That's official. Clark in the face-off circle for Fairbanks. Trying to get it cleared up and out. Bickford. And they ice it. 1:12 left in the power play. 1:47 left in the third period. 5-1. Delta over Fairbanks currently. And they're Fairbanks shorthanded. It's not a great spot when you trail to be shorthanded late in the third. I think that kind of makes me feel like Chris Collinsworth when you're stating obvious stuff, but tapped off by Cummings. Nice play by Copeland. Put your stick out there, and Copeland's going to lift one. Wedner can't touch it. This one rolling on its edge. Back to get it, Morales Hicks. Up ice. Stopped there by Browning. Or Bickford, rather.
Oh,
Minton.
missed it.
Swing and a miss. Brewer. Creviston right in on. Cummings over there to stir it up. 32 left in the power play. Fairbanks. Law will move it forward. Had it picked, and now Morales Hicks will clean it up on the other side. Got to wait at the blue line. That's Copeland doing just that. Clark will tap it forward. Brewer. Morales Hicks will go in. This one outside the zone. Copeland has it all the way across the ice. 44 left in the game. 7 seconds left.
What a steal.
Cummins steals it off the blade. Coming back to get it, Clark, and Copeland will force her into the corner. She lost an edge. Both teams are even now. 5-on-5 hockey for the next 30 seconds or so, and this one's iced down. I'm not sure if we just haven't had any shots or
Are they not recording it?
I don't know if they're recording it.
It's Spit Spot's internet, so it might be down.
Korovnik will roll it up the wall. Baker's out there. Baker will flip one that missed. Wide left. Law. Move it towards the middle. Clark just onside. 3 seconds now.
Oh!
And a big hit there by Gretchkin, and will end on a penalty, but you'll never see it recorded. Delta moving on, going to the ship.
Going to the ship.
Going to the ship. Got a bit of time to kill. I think that happens at 2:45 this afternoon.
Is it 2:45?
In net tonight, all night long, were Lucas Novikov for Fairbanks and Alex Riley Gardelli for Fairbanks. There was a penalty 23 seconds into the first period. Korovnik scored. He was short-handed. Then Gretchkin took a penalty, and William Brewer scored for Fairbanks. Another penalty on Gage Carroll for Fairbanks. Alex Gretchkin took a penalty for tripping. Just kind of riddled with penalties here. And Copeland took a penalty for Fairbanks. Then some of the scoring started. That was Harker from Isaiah Korovnik. Scored a goal in the third period. Assisted by Korovnik, I said that. Then Korovnik scored himself, assisted by Creviston and Wedner. Another penalty. Then Korovnik scored another goal. This one assisted by Gretchkin. In the third, Gretchkin scored. And Gretchkin got a penalty, but in there, needless to say, Korovnik certainly stood out today, stood out yesterday, struggled to put it, to find the twine, but he certainly took his shots today. 2 short-handed goals for Korovnik. Keith's got some things he likes to say, but I want to thank KPHA, the sponsor for this tournament. And if you can't make it, but your kid can, reach out to us on Facebook Messenger. Keith?
We are Peninsula Live, a nonprofit streaming youth sports from the Kenai Peninsula to families around the world. We are Peninsula Live. Thank you for joining us for this game, semifinal. I will get to work on fixing the next overlays, and we will see you in the next round.